These guys had good pace early on. The likes of Jake McCullough, John McDonald, and Aaron Enright all at the pointy end. It's going to be good, mate. It's going to be a good one to watch. We will just whack our cameras up the front here somewhere. We really have a pretty picture here. I think we
User
can do
in your
better
channel
than that.
timed out.
And just seeing Davo have a little technical issue there. Sorry about the shitty camera work, people. We are doing our best. Where are we? We're in the A1 ring. I think it's. I hope I get this right, but I think we're in Austria. A little bit of a communication barrier there between the comms and the camera guys. And the lights are up for this 40-minute race. Here we go. Oh, nice, tidy, clean start by the boys. Nothing spectacular happening there.
User entered your channel.
Into one. Oh, good looking stuff.
User disconnected from your channel.
John McDonald up into the lead there, according to our timetables. Obviously got a ripper off the start there. He was on the first row. Crompo's also taking advantage of this. He's coming through on Jake. And we'll just get our cars off the grid there, mate. As we catch back up on the boys at the front. Great looking field here, and we'll just sit here and watch them all rip past. Oh. Very sad sight to see that Volvo in last place. We do love the Volvos.
we do. It's unfortunate, but...
and we've seen the Alphas super strong here, Davo, off the start of this race.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, and it's all go down the back there, mate. It's it Kenny? One of the Monty boys really pushing them wide into the pit wall there. Great stuff.
Yes, the Mondeo's really showing some form.
Great action there. Clean stuff by the boys. Everyone's made it safely through lap one of this race. Yes, nice, a very crucial lap that. Very crucial lap.
Yeah, it's always good to get that one under your belt, isn't it, Farmer?
It is, mate. Absolutely, yeah.
But nicely, who you spotting there at the moment?
Well, we're just keeping an eye on John McDonald, starting to pull a little bit of gap there, and didn't show a great deal of pace in race one, but he's certainly got the heat on. Glenn's having a look. Was that Aaron Enright actually poking the nose out into one? Nothing came to that. Got the VTEC Jarks there. He's all over the back of Stoners. Another great little battle. Wish his cameraman would hop over the fence and not look through it. But obviously that language barrier there. What else have we got, mate? What else have we got? Any bunkers? Jeff Burse has gone up a few spots too, I think, mate. Into the top 10 on the start.
Yeah.
Steve-O still holding around the 11th pace. Great stuff as we watch them all just rip down the start line. Got Branson there making a move, I think, on Jeff. Oh, hang on, it was on Malling actually. That was for position, possibly. Jeff Burst showing the nose on Kenny. Good little mid-pack battle there actually between Kenny, Jeff Burst, Malling, Ashley, Jarks. They're all in there. They're all hungry. We've got 40 minutes.
If we've got 40 minutes and they've got to have to watch those tyres and that fuel, Farmer.
They are, and they need to turn that tyre gauge off, Davo.
Don't Don't look at it.
look at it.
just feel your way.
Keep an eye on the fuel and feel your way around the track. Yeah,
That's it.
exactly. Yeah.
The car will tell you whether
That's
it
right.
likes it or
That's
not.
right. And yeah, good point actually. I wonder if anyone's in fuel saving mode already. Probably not.
No.
Dave, I think you tend to fang it, don't you, off the line?
Well, you just need to.
Yeah,
Like,
you
you don't
do,
have much
yeah.
choice, do you?
Yes, exactly. John McDonald there just stretching the lead now, nearly out to a full second. Glenn showing great pressure there behind Jakey Boy.
Spit it out.
Aaron Enright's in there too, mate. He's not letting it go.
Yeah, nice work from Enright.
Nice work.
Been showing some form off and on throughout the series already.
He has. And Jake, who we saw qualify on P1, we know he's got good pace, but man, is he under pressure from those two alphas at the moment.
And they won't let up. They will not let up.
Nothing coming, but looking like a little bit of funny sort of laggy there going on with our screen there. Hopefully that settles down very shortly. Oh, a lot of sideways there from Aaron Enright as he's just drifted off the back of Glenn. I think that was Jarks in the Honda having a good look at Kenny there. Bit of side-by-side action between those boys. Kenny's going to have the inside line. And nothing has come of that. They carry on. Jark's still getting his head around how to roll with that VTEC and get the most out of it. The venture of Jeff Burst is also poking the nose out there, Davo, just to have a good look on the back of the VTEC.
Yep.
And not too much going down there. We've got, is that Ryan Branson chucking it in there on the inside of Jeffro. Certainly not scared to mix it up. Ryan's had some good pace. He has done 500 or so practice laps around this track, so
yes,
really should just be driving on braille after you've done that much.
Oh, surely.
Steve-O, a disappointment back in 11th after we saw such a strong first race from Steve-O coming home in P4. And I think I just saw the Alpha of Glenn rip past Jakey Boy down the front straight into one. Yes, he has, and he's taken that P3 away from Jake. Aaron Enright now. Yeah, nice work from Glenn. Aaron Enright will be looking to do the same, obviously, capitalise, getting a good run out of that final turn to make the most of that. Really the only sort of straight that we have on this track, even as short as it is. Most of the boys there just settling into their work. Jeff Burst again showing that he is very close to the back of the VTEC there of Jarks.
Yeah, he's very hungry for Jarks there, isn't he?
He is. And Ryan is also sticking with these guys, so great little battle there between those three. Yeah, good to watch. Good to watch. Crompo pulling back a 10th or so on John Boy, but not too much of a change there at the front. Although doing some great lap times, 52.8s, 52.8s for the front two boys. Glenn 53 flat, Jake 53.1. Stoner's also a 53.1, and Ashley Whittaker as well, also on a 53.1, so good pace from Ashley back in 11.
Yeah.
He should hopefully come forward as we just see Kenny and Jarks actually just dropped right back, and oh, they've pitted in, mate, they've pitted in, that's all that was. Okay,
so some early stops there.
Yeah, a couple of early stops there. Those boys sort of showing their cards as to what strategy they're going to play. Kind of quite early, really, to be fair, mate.
Yeah, because
We're only, what, 8 minutes, 9
that's
minutes
right.
into this race, so it's still a good half an hour to go. Crompo is definitely gaining on John Boy there, and if we just sit on the start line here, we'll watch the field come through.
Yeah.
John Boy followed by Crompo, Glenn, Jake, and Aaron Enright, sorry. Stone is there coming through. We've got Jeff Burst, Ryan Gilbranson, Ashley Mediger, Troy, the first of the BTECs coming in there. Racing Mule in the Honda, followed by Pete Espy. Steve Melling is just coming round, possibly pitted as well, mate, because we've got Steve O'Kenny and
Yeah, just
Jarks
looking at
kind of
where he is on
together
the board there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
must have been those three guys that possibly already done their pit stops.
Yeah, yeah. But we see what afternoon laps, McDonald out in front, Crompton in second, Gleno in third, 2.5 seconds behind.
Yeah, and I think we'd expect Gleno to probably be pushing. He was on the fence of his strategy, I think is what he mentioned to us. To me, where he's placed on track at the moment, he will be pushing hard there, I would say. Still doing good laps. We've only got a 97% track grip there, so still not an optimum track.
Yeah, so that'll obviously affect the lap times, Farmer, as we'd expect. And but yeah, because these guys well versed in this tyre already, and you know, like it's only the heat of the battle that really brings them unstuck, not the tyre, so to speak, itself. So
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah. And so there, look at that, 10 minutes to go. Crompton, 10. What do we look? Just over 10 minutes into the race, and Crompton easily keeping up with McDonald, like, which is just to make a point. We saw Crompton behind Gleno in race one, and
Yes.
Glenn actually ran away. So, well done, Crompo there.
Yeah, Crompo's managed
Hang
to
on to the
sort
back
of.
of that Alpha.
Yeah, he's clawed that gap down from 0.9 down to 0.4, 0.5 now. So
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
a tenth or two on John Boy. Closer he gets, getting actually almost within striking distance now, mate. As we see last lap round there, 53 flat from John and a 52.9 from Crompo.
From Compton, yeah.
So another tenth, just a smidge of each lap, a little bit, a little bit.
That's all it takes. And, good. Look, just look at that first set of 5 cars there, 6 actually. Everybody really tight on their hitting their marks, tight on the apexes. Very smooth driving. Look at them. That's the long race eyes on right there.
Yeah, great stuff. A couple of Monty boys there. Jake and Stoners going through. We've got Jeff Burst followed by Ashley and Ryan Gilbranson. Still a good battle. Troy coming through in the Honda for 10. Racing Mule and Pete Espy having a good battle. And then a bit of a gap back to our traffic who we know have already gone through the pits. So
yeah.
Just starting to sort of level itself out a little bit there, Davo. I think the heat is on at the front between John McDonald and Luke Crompton.
Yeah, it's not the full blowtorch on the bumper bar sort of pressure, but Crompton easily matching the pace of the Italian taxi there.
He is.
And matching his times pretty well.
Might just hop on board with Crompo there for a lap. Just to see what's going on inside the cab.
He's doing some tidy work, right?
really getting into 6th gear quite early there, and obviously a very short gearbox that he's running.
Yeah, I was just well, I was fixing that with Finney's run out of T6 there earlier, and I think that higher gear is better for the run. It's downhill.
Yes.
You see some of the boys drop it down that extra gear to get the nose down and get the apex, but if your brake bar set up right, you'll get the nose in. Yeah, nice couple of corners. This the last couple of sets there is the boys.
Yeah, nothing too spectacular there too, mate. No, not too much wheel work going on by Crompo. Looks like he's quite comfortable just sitting in behind John Boy there.
Yeah, John Boy doesn't look too agitated either, and easily managing things.
Yeah, I know we love our cameras out the back there, Davo. Just
we can always have a quick look here.
We have a quick look out the back of John Boy's car there, and a little bit of stutter or lag or something is going on here tonight with this race, mate. But it seems to be settling down a little bit as we carry on. John with a good run there.
From the Alpha there, just on the back straight. The only right left-hander back there on the because it leads into that right. And
seeing Crompo there taking a good chunk of the inside corner there in the final turn, gives him a good run onto the straight here.
It does, doesn't it? He actually gets a pretty nice line out of that turn 5 there, which is the first one.
Yeah, only 6 corners on this track, mate, like you say. 5 of them right-handers, so yes, really got to hurt that outside left front tyre is probably, it's no real sort of reprieve for it anywhere around the track.
I suppose the only saving grace is this right-hander they're going to here isn't that tight, so you still lean on it. You've driven the track, I've driven the track, you still actually lean on the tyre fairly hard there. It's quite a quick corner.
See Crompo again taking a big chunk of the inside curve there at 5 or 6, sorry.
Yeah.
It just allows them to get a good run up the back of the Alpha.
Yeah. And the Peugeot's long suspension dealing with the whole situation too, mind you. Not all cars would be able to do that. Some of these other guys would really struggle with that much ripple strip.
I mean, he's there, David, but he doesn't really look friendly.
Where do you pass, Farmer?
Yeah, that's it.
Down 21, isn't it, really?
I think that's obviously what Crompo's thinking. He's really got to make the most out of 6 there and try and get something done down the main straight. Yeah.
And I don't think the Fred Ferrari's got much in the straight line, so interesting to see. And these guys aren't mucking around. The pace is hot. And they're not hanging around.
Hot, mate. The pace is hot.
Not qualifying hot, but the pace is hot, and
yeah, the track's still at 97% there, so still not really getting it up to temperature. We are nearly coming up to the halfway mark throughout this race.
Yeah, getting close to the halfway mark, Farmer. And then look, we've seen already a couple of guys come in early. I was a little bit AFK there and a little bit vague at the early stage of the race there with some internet connection issues. But I know there were some early stops, and we see this with this BTCC stuff. It's either early or it's late. There's nothing in between. It's not halfway. It's not the GT3.
No, you're right.
We'll go half and half. It's either super early or super late.
And I guess, Davo, the main factor on that is that they're not changing the tyre, so you're not going for half distance with fresh tyres.
Chasing that shit out of the rubber. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so it's literally a fuel dash, splash and dash. Do it early or do it late. Or not at all. Yeah.
Well, here we go. This is the question, isn't it? So yeah, nice camera work there, Farmer. As we
Yeah, good bit
chase
of heat
that
there. Really, the only closest sort of two cars on track is the cars
the
of Luke
boys up the
McDonald and
pointy. Yep.
Luke McDonald and John Crompton.
Yeah. Well, we'll have
All
to
the
get
other.
those. I don't think we've had those boys up yet, so we'll get we'll get those up later tonight. But yeah, no, you're right there, Farmer, and these guys. Like I was saying earlier, just after watching the race one where Glenn you drove away in the Alpha.
Yes.
I think Luke's got John's measure here. I don't think John is comfortable as Glenn is in the Alpha, really, to be honest, after 4 rounds, 1 race and a half. So
You're right, and look at John, really defensive here and down the front straight as he pushes Crompo.
He's out on the red.
I think.
Here we go. We saw this earlier. Chasing. Oh, and look at the cover from McDonald. Try and
Nice.
stop the Peugeot.
And all that's done is actually bring Glenn into play, mate.
Sorry, I'm probably going to be at a 5-second delay, people, but that was awesome.
Yeah, it was. You can see John there really went defensive down the front straight there, pushed Crompo right into the inside of the track against the wall, trying to compromise his, his entry into one.
Absolutely.
And actually did a very good job of it and managed to stay out wide, keep the momentum round one, and held the position.
Yeah, look, how tight was that? Dust was flying, wasn't it, up against the pit wall? It was. We were talking elbows out before.
We were.
That's like some serious elbows out shit there.
And that's the trick, isn't it? If they get down the inside of you, then push them to the inside as much as you can, so that it compromises their turn into the next corner, and hopefully you'll get that posse back. And well executed there by John McDonald.
Yeah.
Worked this time in his favour.
Absolutely.
Sure. Is he going to withstand another 19 minutes of pressure?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Check your OBS. Make sure your stream's on there, bro. I'm watching Twitch, so it'd be good.
Yeah, we're all good, are we, bro?
I'm watching. Yeah, so awesome work from the couple of Italian taxis there, the French Ferrari, and I just noticed that Glenn has arranged well up.
Yes,
on
he
Compton
has.
There.
Glenn
And so
has...
that's good. This is going to get interesting here. This is these the 3 guys, or was it Mudgy that jumped into the top 3 in the championship? This is the top 3 in the championship at the moment. That must be bloody close.
Yes, this is the top. Actually, these 3 are the top 3 in the championship.
Yeah,
Mudgy was in 4th.
I was going to
so,
say.
Yeah.
I was going to say, McDonald wasn't in the 3 before. So.
No. So all you've got to do is swap the alphas around, and it's Glenn, Crompo, and John McDonald is the 1, 2, 3 in the champ. So.
And as we watch this top right number, look at this come up the end of the broken area.
And they're going to catch up to a little bit of back traffic here, mate, which could or could not play
boys,
a vital
will
role
the
in
seas
this.
park? We see one of them move. But the Vivic.
I think there was Ashley Vinegar just getting out of the road there,
I
having
think that
no
was
part
Ash.
of it, mate. Yeah.
Yep.
Troy, I think, is their next culprit there in the VTEC. He's moved to the inside to let them all pass as well. So, yeah, good sort of spatial awareness there by the boys, knowing that these guys are coming through.
And we see the VTEC just slide off to the.
And I think we just saw Crompo into the pits, mate, and P2.
So there you go, Crompton.
There you go.
And very tidy entry actually from Crompton, mind you, Farmer.
Yeah,
difficult
nice.
Difficult to do here.
It is difficult to do.
You've raced here before, and
it's quite tight out of
very
that.
tricky entry.
final, out of that turn 5 there to.
Yeah,
You kind of need to slow down a little bit, but you don't want to. But very hard to pull the car across
No.
to the inside
Yeah.
there to get into that pit chute.
Especially if you got someone like Leno right on your track.
Oh,
and you sort of
absolutely,
don't
yeah.
want to give it
Yeah.
too much. But yeah, no, good work from Compton there. Gets that thing in the pits. Where's he popped out there, Farmer? As I just duck away from the keyboard for a second.
We'll just have a look at Croppo there as he manages to pop out into P7. He's a good 4.5 seconds ahead of Racing Mule, who has not pitted, and he's a good 9 seconds ahead of Stevo, who we think is the first car to stop and take on fuel there. So Croppo's still in a great position. He will obviously be hoping that the three alphas who are leading this race obviously are going to put him for fuel. We think John McDonald is going to pit. We know that Glyn has told us he's on the fence, possibly can or may not be able to make the length here. Aaron Enright, is a little bit of an unknown on his strategy. Jake, 4th place there, still having a good solid race from Jake.
Now we got a bit of info from Jake, didn't we?
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Can you remember it?
I think he was going to pit, buddy. I think. No, look, I can't remember it, but I'm going to have a guess.
No.
I'm going to have a guess and say that he was going to pit.
Yeah.
Ryan Gilbranson, not too far behind Jeffro there in 5 and 6. Racing Mule is holding our 8th place. We've got Stevo, who we know has been in and out of the pits. Kenny also back there, and possibly one who's also stopped that we may have missed.
And
I know, possibly Stoners as well. These guys are too far back to have not sort of maybe done something there on the fuel top up.
Or fuel saving.
Or fuel saving, yes.
Yeah, and that's why they just step back a little bit. You know, like you mentioned earlier, Farmer, long pit straight for very short lap here. Like to trundle down this pit lane is a lap. You know, like in these cars, pretty well. So it's an issue. It's a big gamble. You know, whether these guys go in or not.
Yeah, look, if Stoners is fuel saving, he has already blown it because we know that Melling has been in and out. And he's well ahead. He's already behind him. Crompos have been in and out too. Come back into 7th place.
So yeah, interesting to watch as we sort of wind down towards the last 10 minutes. It's about 13 minutes to go, and a little bit like race 1, the track lends itself. It's because it's pretty flowy, even though there's some gaps between these guys. Like you only need a really slight bit of wheel off the off the track, and gaps are gathered up pretty quickly. So
yes, exactly, mate. Yeah,
it might look like there's a bit of gap between these guys, but it only takes a very slight off-track excursion to make a difference. As we just see McDonald, I think, and Gleno coming up into the braking area here, and
I think
these guys are quick.
Yeah, they're quick, but I think this could play into Crompo's hands there, mate. You know, if John starts going defensive...
Well, Crompton's been in,
Crompo's,
mind you, so...
That's right, because I'm just thinking these two might... If they get into a little bit of a defensive battle position, it'll let Crompo just gain those 10s every lap.
Just get those quick laps. So as Crompton got clear... track in front of him.
Yeah, Crompo has got a nice clear gap in front of him at the moment, mate. And he is pushing.
Because obviously that'll help his lap on as we,
Yes.
and that's what we're talking about here. He's got in early, found that sweet spot in the field, and really has some clear track, zero pressure from behind, and pretty well nothing in front of him, and can just sit back there, conserve the tyre, and run hot laps. So we'll be interested to see how this pans out, and whether and what the Alphas will do with fuel stops.
Yes. So Crompo 52.9 there. Last lap round.
Yep. Which is not overly quick, not a bad,
bad. Just
lap.
see what these two front runners are doing, mate.
After 30 minutes.
Yes. See, I think
no
the
tyre
BTCC
change, obviously.
Jark's gone in. See, now these front runners, 53.3 and a 53.5, and we just saw Crompo do 52.9, so 4 tenths there, Davo.
Yep.
Gain to Crompo in that last lap alone, so...
Yeah. So these guys look... So what are you saying, Farmer?
What I'm saying, mate, is that when these Alphas pit, Crompo's going to take them, mate. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Because it have eased off. I think they've done it too late, and I think they're still going to have to pit, and then Compton will pounce because he's going flat,
I think you're
and
right.
then he's going to go flat again. And I think these guys have backed off a little bit, just given those lap times.
I think you'll find that McDonald is in defensive mode and he's holding up Glyn there, and between them they're just a few tenths off their normal running pace, which Crompo is just able to maintain. So 53.4, 53 flat from the two Alphas that lap round.
So who's next in line there? We've got Aaron Enright and Jake McKellar. Jeff Burst in 5th, and Ryan Gilbranson in 6th. Now, who's pitted out of them? I don't think any of those pitted back to... Did Gilbranson pit?
No, Melling, I think Melling.
I think so. I think Compton is the first pitted car on the grid at the moment in the field. So,
and another 52, high 52 for Crompo that last lap. So he's definitely making significant gains back there.
On these guys,
although they may not stop.
Well, that's the gamble,
it's only got 8
it?
minutes 50 to go. If you're going to do it, you're going to have to do it soon.
Got to be committed, don't you? And they've got about 7 laps to make a decision, or maybe less.
I'm surprised that if Glyn was pitting, that he hasn't done it sooner. I would feel that John's holding him up there.
I think they're flying in formation. I think they're actually fuel conserving. I think they're just sitting in formation, running a time.
Actually, that's a good point, mate. Maybe they are.
And they're hoping that will work, but I think they left it too late. I don't know whether that's going to work. Let's watch this pan out, people. Thank you for joining us again here tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Round 4 here.
ASRNZ, BTCC, Bickendo Construction sponsored championship. Just keeping an eye on the Gilbranson Jeff Burst battle there. Really heating up.
Very tight. Very tight. So, Burst, not one to leave anything on the table.
No, and Burst not really covering there. Sort of feeling confident that he's okay to run wide. Ryan, I think, is actually going to get this done, actually, mate, into this big sort of almost backs in on itself U-turn. But then, of course, it flicks the other way, and Jeffro prevails.
Of course.
And then this is Crompo there, now getting held up by these guys, mate.
Yeah, so now we go back into this fuel issue. And
that's right.
Will this hold them up, hold Crompton up and enough to make that Alpha
Crompo with Crompo with a good look there. It's a bit of a touch up there from Gilbranson as he goes to sort of defend that line there, and he just said, if you're going to be on the inside of me, we'll smash. You can be a little bit further in. Yeah.
But they could have got way messier there, Palmer.
Absolutely, yeah. He wants a piece of Jeffro first, and he's not having a piece of Crompo getting through in on him.
No, not yet. I'm going to get this guy.
I'll get this guy first.
Wait your turn. No, fair call. And that has been the flavour of the series, hasn't it, mate? And
absolutely, yes.
As you'd expect from this style of racing.
Yes,
these are awesome. No prisoners racing.
Yeah, as in real life, mate, they do tend to lean on each other a bit in this British Touring Car Champs. It's known for its very hard, real gritty sort of racing. You don't give an inch at all.
It's up on the curves. It's up on the curves. Rub and door handles. It's everything and more. And these guys are, doing it justice that they have done for the last 3 rounds, one race, and about 35 minutes. As we wind down to the last 5 or so laps with these boys.
Okay, we just see Ryan peel into the pits there.
That is. I wondered what he was doing there.
Yes, it's just giving Crompo a little bit of hope that he can get back on pace, but his lap times in the 54s that time round, mate. So he's a full second off his normal pace there, being held up behind these guys.
Yep. So where is Glenn and McDonald on this fuel cycle battle?
I almost feel like Glenn is lifted off there, Davo, and just giving John a bit of breathing space there, mate. Yeah, I wonder whether
looks like it, doesn't it? There's a gap, isn't there?
Yeah, I do wonder whether he is all of a sudden been looking at the gauges there and decided that he may just lift a little, and he might just get through because the pressure has really gone off. So
I think that's a whole group of cars there that have been fuel saving as much as possible. We still have 4 laps to go, and look, seriously, there could be pit stops. Really, couldn't there?
Yes, there could be. We've seen people pit with 2 to go, mate, in this series. Quick splash and dash. The 3 Alpha boys, eh? All in formation there, mate.
Yeah. The taxi drivers here. They're
the taxi drivers here.
Yeah, they're all looking for a hot rank to hang out at. But well done from the Alpha boys. Oh God, it's winding down, Farmer. Like, Jesus, 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire, mate. 3 minutes to go. I think, to me, if you haven't pitted by now, I think you're going through to the end as we watch all 3 of those Alphas carry on.
We've heard the jokes from a few of the boys that if you can get it to the top of the hill, you can roll the rest of the way.
Yes.
So maybe the boys are just factoring that in. They've got half a lap. Like maybe half a lap. They could drop half a lap on the fuel and roll.
Roll down. Yes.
So it'll be an interesting rolling exercise.
Because you can almost roll. Actually, the last half of the track is actually downhill, isn't it? Yeah.
And if you've got a good enough run up the hill, you can probably just get over the curve. So it'll be interesting to watch.
Just hang on, here we go.
So
We've got
not
an alpha of.
offside.
Is
Offside. Who's that
Aaron
coming in? Is
Enright?
that
Aaron Enright's
that's
gone
Enright?
in. Yeah.
He's not willing to take the risk. Enright in the alpha. The rest of the boys want to do the lift and roll. So
Really pinning through in a massive gap from Glenn back to. I think we just saw Aaron Enright leave the pits there. He'll stay in P3.
no, didn't Aaron just go into the pits?
Yeah, I think I just saw him come out, mate. Or was he? It might have been someone else. Sorry. Yeah, no, you're right. Crompo's just ripped through there.
Compo. So where's Compo now? Oh, Compo's in third. So he's done well.
He
Compton's
has.
done well for his points, his championship points there, Farmer. That's a good effort.
Davo,
Okay.
we've only got
1
57
minute to
seconds to go, and
Oh,
these boys out in front, as we watch the alpha of John McDonald, just look at them both letting Troy through. That's a back marker, mate. Those two front runners have just let a back marker
okay.
back through on them, so they're clearly trying to.
Oh, here we go.
And they're on the last lap, mate.
Lap.
We're on the last lap.
This is like lift and roll, brother.
Wow.
As they come out of the right hander here, down.
Absolutely cunning.
Oh,
If they pull
where's
this
Compton?
off, mate.
Compton must be
Croppo's
just like
15 seconds
right
behind them, mate. Croppo's way back.
Right up behind him, though. Oh, poor bugger.
They're going to do it.
Going to do it, aren't they?
2 to go.
They're at the top of the hill, people. They're rolling.
They're
from
down the
here.
final turn, mate.
Can't go wrong.
They're
Well
crossing the
done.
line. Well done to
Look at
the
that.
2
Well done
boys.
from the taxis.
Cunning buggers.
Yeah, cheeky, bloody Italian taxi bastards.
And here
No.
comes Crompo, mate. Good 14 seconds down. First of our pit stoppers.
Now,
First of
well
the
done to
honest.
Compton.
First of the honest racers to come across. Jeff Burst there in 4th. Aaron Enright in 5. Steve-O coming across for a good night from Steve-O with a 4th
Yeah.
and then a 6th place in this one.
Yeah, good stuff.
Kenny, this is the rest of the honest field coming through now. Jake coming through in 8th place. Good effort from Jake. We saw on pole, slipped back to 8th, so sort of good drive there. Ryan at 9th. Stoner's coming across for the top 10. First of the VTEC boys goes to Troy at 11. And then we
I think
wait.
Sharks is off.
Sharks with a
So-
disconnection there. We see Ashley and Pete pulled out a bit earlier.
So yeah, Racing Mule last
Racing
car on
Mule
the
there,
track.
bringing the
Nice
Volvo
work.
across.
Yeah.
Well done.
Go to Volvo. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. Couple of cunning buggers. All right.
Yeah. Get this
Let's
little
get Crompo down here, mate. I'm sure
bunning cuggers up here.
he'll be filthy on that, I tell you.
User was moved to
Hey,
your
get
Hey.
the
channel.
car up here.
Hey, bro,
Hey,
just what's
what
going
the-
on, bro?
what
What
the
the fuck happened?
Oh,
Those
mate,
cunning
what's up with
buggers
these
fucking
fucking-
fuel saved.
These cheaters, bro.
Hey,
Fucking
yeah,
cheaters.
I know. Well, we did call you the first of the honest racers to come
The
through
honest
across the
Yeah,
line
thanks,
there,
mate.
mate,
I
at the
appreciate
end.
it.
So,
Races,
yeah.
eh? Not races like
Yeah.
proper races.
You know, I was watching your lap times, mate, and you were
Yeah, we
on.
were
If
pretty
they had a
close on
pitted, you would have got them. I reckon you would have got them if they had a
Oh,
pitted.
easily.
You were
easily.
really
I
putting
reckon
in some
too.
good laps, mate. Yeah, yeah.
Nah, well done
It's okay.
to those
We love
lads.
free-
though. I don't
we
know.
love
I don't
free
know how they
birds
can
too.
go fast and have enough fuel left. To be honest.
Look, they weren't going very fast on the last couple. They even let a back marker back through on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well done to them. The
Oh, yeah.
cheating hooers.
No, but I'd love to distract from the situation here. Well done,
Yeah.
Luke Compton.
Yeah, no,
it's
well
alright,
done,
mate.
buddy.
I had a
Good-
good drive, eh? I
good
enjoyed that.
Absolutely, and obviously you're still having fun because you're still kicking goals there, mate, and that'll be good for your championship anyway.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, eh? Fun,
Yeah.
mate. First and
Of
foremost.
course.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good stuff, mate. congratulations. You've had a couple of great podiums tonight, mate.
Yeah,
Grab a beer.
Grab
I
a
took
beer.
the risk, mate. Took the risk and didn't pan out, but we're all good.
No.
I'll skull back a coldie.
Yeah, shot, bro.
And
All right, well done on your. Where'd you come in the first one, mate? Second?
Second, bro.
Yeah,
second,
second and a
mate.
third.
The points will be awesome.
You're still second probably in the championship after all that, so still a good solid round for you, mate. Well done.
Yeah, still finished behind Glenn in both races, but that's all right.
Yeah.
It's all good.
All right, mate. All right.
All right, bro.
Chin up, bro. We'll see you next week. I mean, it's not like everyone gets to be in the comms box, so congratulations.
Yeah, I'm wrapped. Get to talk to you too.
Especially people that drive a Peugeot too.
Yeah, I haven't seen no one else running it, eh?
No, that's right.
No, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Go the underdog.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah. Well done,
Yeah.
bro.
Good on you, mate.
All right, mate.
Yeah,
See
cheers.
you next
Okay.
week, eh?
Good luck, bro.
Yeah, well done,
Yeah,
buddy.
man.
All
User
right.
was moved out of your
Get them
channel.
bloody
Dispatch that
Happy.
bugger, and we'll break down the first
User was moved to
No,
your
no,
channel.
of the roll across the line saving fuelers. Glenn, mate, well done, bro. P2.
Yo,
Yo.
sorry mate, we got a bit of lag going on there. I think we got some server side issues.
Yeah, a little bit of
Hey,
lag on the
bring 'em.
stream too, notice there, mate.
bring them both down here together, farmer. Come
Yeah, I
on.
think we should actually, because they got
Yeah,
that's some shit to fucking
both of
answer
these
to, eh?
cheeky monkeys down
Yeah.
User
here.
was moved to your
okay.
channel.
Yeah, we're bringing both these place getters down here,
Rightio.
the Alpha Boys.
Okay,
The
here we go.
alphas.
We just
Congratulations, John.
we just talked to the first of the honest racers, aka Luke Crompton, just before. What have you got to say for yourselves out there? You've clearly blindsided the community once again.
Well, I'd like to
Is
thank
there-
all the
they're in the
sponsors
hybrid,
and
the new
John
hybrid
McDonald
alphas.
Engineering for getting it done. Yeah, boy.
Great racing. Well done, boys. Well
well
done.
done,
Well
guys.
done. We don't know how you did it, but you did it.
No, we were-
Well, I'll tell you how
we
you do it. There's a lot of coasting and rolling and short
Yeah.
shifting.
Yeah, right.
There's
Yeah.
some live driver coaching going on too from JB, the champ, the multi-time champ, back to me too, to how to get it done too. So
Stop.
Yeah, okay, because we sort of picked that you'd backed off the pressure there, Glenn, on John, with maybe 5 or 6 minutes to go, and we were kind of picking that you were possibly starting to fuel save there, but was it the plan from the start, or did you guys just sort of play it by ear and it just rolled out that way?
there was probably a plan. I don't know if we're going to go too far into that. Boys will be giving too much away, but I can tell you there was no pressure from
No,
me
go on.
to JB
Go.
at any point. JB managed that race incredibly well, so congratulations to him. I just
He did.
I just played second fiddle, mate, and I'm happy with that.
Yeah, sure. And from you, John Boy, one of your best qualifyings that we've had, I think,
Yes.
throughout this season.
I know, the Achilles heel, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I actually
Yeah.
bagged you a little bit during quali about your piss poor effort that you had put in, and
He does
and
it
then
off
boom,
mic
you
all
put
the
it
time,
straight into
John.
P. You put it straight onto P2, mate, just after I bagged you about it. So, well done, bro, and you got a great start off the line too. So, yeah, top effort, mate. It's what we expected to see from you, actually.
Yeah, that's. I got to get out to the front because of that quality. Then I knew I could control a bit of the race pace there, and I knew
Yep.
Crompo was going to charge, and I knew the numbers said that you could do it, and in a run I got very close and run out near the line, so I thought that was a bit dodgy. However, this time I short shifted a lot earlier in the race, so
Yeah.
I had enough fuel to actually come
Yeah.
back on my outlap too. So, but it had to be monitored well before halfway. So there was a turning point there
Yeah.
when Luke decided to go in for fuel.
Yeah.
And that at that point, that was the gift horse to really roll out completely. And
Yeah.
Glenn,
well,
I
thought
guess, had
I
that
thought
opportunity to sprint as well and cover off him. But either way,
For sure. For sure.
I think the gap was, the gap to me to Luke was a lot bigger by fuel saving than stopping.
Right. So once you
Yeah.
guys sort of seen Luke pit
So
in
Luke
at halfway,
pitting was the key,
that
wasn't it?
kind of changed your strategy to now he's out of our.
It was probably the catalyst to a bit of it. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Look, that's pretty
Otherwise,
smart to be able to
yeah,
think on your feet like that, guys. So,
yeah.
and
The
really,
balls.
really, Crompo should have probably pitted a little bit
Been
later.
on. He should have been onto you, come say.
Yeah, he
Oh,
should have been on
shit,
to you
sorry.
fellas. Yeah, yeah,
Can you please, is this live?
yeah.
Yeah, nice work.
Certainly is, mate.
Good stuff.
Okay.
All right. Well, congratulations to you
No,
guys.
well done, boys. Yep.
Keeping that secret under your sleeve. We're never going to trust you again. I'm sorry.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
No, we're
All right.
loving it. It's awesome. Look, 4 rounds and it's just all over the place. It's awesome. It's really good to watch, mate. So,
If we don't come up
Yeah.
with those things, we won't give you much to talk about either.
that's right.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Can't
yeah.
wait. Can't wait till next week. So, yeah, good luck and see you next week, no doubt, boys.
For sure.
All right. Thanks, guys. Well
Nice
done.
work, boys. Thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Cheers.
man.
User was
See you
moved out
guys.
of your channel.
What
User
a
was moved
night.
out of your channel.
What a night,
There you
Farmer.
go, eh? Blindsided the comms team and the community.
Hey. Hey.
Well done
Yeah.
to them. Well done to the first of our honest races of Crompo and probably the rest of the field there. Jeff Burst coming in, I think, in fifth. Aaron, Steve-O, Kenny, Jake, Ryan, Stoners, Troy, and Mule.
Yeah.
Couple
All
of
the
DNFs.
boys. Everyone. Yeah, it's a bit of a light field tonight, but still awesome racing, Farmer. Like what a great spectacle.
It was.
Again.
It was a great
Yes.
spectacle. Another great night of racing ASRNZ. Next week, Davo, we're going to Hampton Downs.
Oh, excellent. You got that up. Thank you.
For round 5. One of my very favourite tracks.
Farmer stomping ground.
That I have raced on in real life, and we will leave that story till next week.
Yep.
Thank you for watching the BTCC's Mickendo Construction sponsored race here at ASRNZ. We will see you all next week, and we will do it again. Thanks for watching.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. Round 5. Hampton Downs. See you then.